welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you top 10 newborn baby buys. There's a list of my top 10 things that help me as a mom. I'm a mom of 3, so I've picked up a few new, not gadgets, but things that have helped. So if it helped me, it might help you. I'm just going to get straight into the video and show you my top 10 things. Has to be a sling. Or a baby wrap or baby carrier, whatever you want to call it. You'll see me constantly with Hope attached to me. I carried the boys as well. Rio, I had sort of a, I'll try and put pictures up, like a strappy one, like with the buckles. Whole video on baby wearing, so I will link that in the cards or in the description if you want to see that one, because that one is definitely worth a watch. Hope love to be worn, and it's so beneficial for baby, and also if you've got other children as well, you have your hands free to do other things with them, to hold their hand and take them a walk, to wash up. Even though you have a baby here, you're probably already used to doing things like this because you've been pregnant for 9 months, and when they're newborn they sleep a lot, so instead of constantly running in and checking if she was okay, she'd be here, so I knew she was fine. But yeah, anyway, so definitely a sling or a baby carrier. It is the Angel Care bath seat, and it even shows you where to fill up the bath too. But it's plastic, really pretty. These come in pink, blue and grey, so if you don't know what you're having and you want to be, you know, organised and start buying stuff, then you could get a grey one, but I went for the pink because we found out with Hope, if you haven't seen the gender reveal, you need to watch it, although I cringe at me crying like a big baby. With Rio, my firstborn, he had the baby bath and he had the newborn insert, which is like a little memory foam sponge that they lie on and fit into, or you can get the like hammock ones that are like this that go in the bath, but because the material, they get damp, and don't think they're as hygienic as these new ones that come out, and they're not that expensive. I think this was about £20, but I love that they come in pink, grey, blue, and it has a little hook here, so we just put a nail in on the bathroom, and when she's finished out the bath, it's wringing wet, whoosh, pop it on the wall, leave it over the bath, and yeah, it's ready for the next day or whenever you're going to bath them next. So definitely recommend this Angel Care seat, and I will put a link to it in the description. Nipple cream. Okay, it's going to sound really weird, but this one, it's good for teething rash for the babies, because even though if you're watching this and you're pregnant, it will fly by, they'll be teething soon, and that lasts a long time. I used this when Hope was newborn because I knew it was safe and natural. I used it on her bum if she ever got sore, which she didn't, luckily. Never got a bad nappy rash, but every now and then she'd get a little bit sore, especially teething, or she had an upset stomach, so I would use it on her bum and I knew that it was okay. It's a brilliant barrier cream. It's really thick, yeah, and it's a great lip balm. So yeah, that's my number 3. Saved my breastfeeding journey with all 3 of my kids, if I'm honest. It's been amazing. So if you are planning to breastfeed, definitely get the Lancino. BABYGROWS, so cute, with built-in scratch mitts. These are scratch mitts that, in my opinion, are absolutely no good. You're better off putting a pair of socks on over their arm, because of the elastic, which I actually did when Hope was teething, because she would get the scratch mitts off. So their little hands are like this and they're trying to scratch their face, and then all you do is go, nope, no scratching. See, obviously my hand's big, but yeah, and then they can't hurt themselves because you don't want them to hurt themselves. So yeah, they're brilliant, and they are sold everywhere now. Next to them, Asda, yeah, lots of places do them. Definitely worth it. And another thing is Zip Up Baby Grow for night time. Because when you're tired in the middle of the night, you're trying to match up poppers and you're doing it the wrong way, and you've got a baby that's wriggling. You don't want to wake them up. You don't want to waste time. My baby's waking up. Hey. Yeah, you don't want to be wasting time messing around trying to figure out which popper goes to which. These are the poppers. Yeah, if you don't know what they are, you will grow to hate them. A lot of them now have, so you don't get them mixed up, have a gold and a gold, only round by the legs, and then the rest are silver. So it does make it a little bit easier. But if you're in a darkened room in the middle of the night, you're not going to be noticing that one's silver and one's gold. So zip up ones save lots of time. Don't know why I clicked my finger then. Buggy Buddy, and it is brilliant. All it is really is a sunshade for your buggy or your car seat, pushchair, whatever you call it, pram, and it just clips on, and it's got a little like how do you explain it? Yeah, so it's definitely worth a buy. I've had it for well over a year now, and we use it nearly every day. In the car, sometimes I'll attach it to the back of her car seat if the sun is coming in through a funny angle and the window thingy, you know, it's just brilliant. It is actually still in the car. So yes, that's my number 5. Is a fan. I know it sounds really weird, but when I had Hope, it was June, and we had sort of a little heat wave that came out of nowhere, and it was so hot, and I was so grateful for this little fan. Not only was it white noise, so it helped her to sleep, and me to sleep, but it clipped onto her pushchair, it clipped onto her cot, it clipped onto my bed. You can stand it up on a table, so if I was feeding her now, breastfeeding her, or she was just here, I would have it sat on this table, and it would be just blowing and just keeping us cool. And yeah, just it was an absolute godsend when you're getting in a hot car as well. And you know, temperature is a massive thing with a newborn baby. You don't want them to get too hot, you don't want them to get too cold. So this sort of put my mind at rest during the heat wave, because obviously I couldn't stay at home. I've got 2 other kids that I had to go to sports days, school runs, clubs, yeah, parties, stuff like that. So this, when I'm getting in and out of a hot car, it was brilliant. If you're having a summer baby, get one. If it's a winter baby, get one. Yeah, but I definitely think the white noise helped as well. Changing back, this one was off Amazon. I think it's called Vlog Show. It is a little bit dirty because it comes everywhere with us. We've had it well over a year now. Yeah, and it's got so many pockets. I've just took this off in the car. My Dettol hand gel was in there, so it's got lots of these as well. I think these are 4, so you can put it on the pushchair. But yes, lots of secret pockets everywhere. You can fit so much in. This was actually my hospital bag as well. So it opens up like that, and it's got more pockets, and I've got a business card and a mask. Oops, little boots. You don't need to see what's in my bag, but there's lots of different sections, and there's even some, I love this, I put my car keys on this. It's like a little clip, and you can either have them hanging out or put your keys on, throw it in the bag, and then instead of digging around in the bottom of the bag, you just pull that out. Yeah, but what I loved about this was when I was in hospital, this was Hope's bag, because when you go into hospital you need 2 bags or 1 big suitcase, This was Hope's bag full of her stuff, and I had a separate backpack full of mine. But what I did was, her first outfit was in the bottom. Save you digging around in the whole of the bag. You can just go straight to the bottom of the bag, then go in. Yeah. But there's lots of these. I think this was about £29 off Amazon. It's a lovely grey. It's a bit dirty now. There's so much room. So her red book usually goes there. And then you've got, if you want to bottle feed, you've got insulated bottle thingies, got a little clip there. So much easier, and like I say, Ant doesn't mind wearing that on his backpack on his back. You'll actually see him in some of the vlogs. I think the Gruffalo one he will be. Yeah. So, changing bag. Nasal aspirator. We have the Snuffle Babe. It's called, and it comes in a nice little case like this. And I know what you're thinking, it's gross, ew, I'm not doing that. And I thought that too. So you get one spare little filter, and here's the filter. Okay, I'm just going to show you. So that filter goes there. You can get it in. And then this is the bit, it's been washed because it's been used. Because you can wash it a lot. Yeah, so you stick this bit on, and then what you do, this soft bit goes in their nose, just inside their nose. When they're small, obviously you can't say, hey kid, blow your nose. And when you've got a tiny baby that's bunged up, I remember Hope having her first cold, and it's horrible because you can't help them. All you want to do is help them and for them to be well. And you do anything, and I know you think, but I won't do that, but you would, because you would. So yeah, so what you do is this bit goes in your mouth and this bit goes in the nose, not too hard, and you just suck. None of it's going to get in your mouth. You're not going to taste any. Honestly, it barely moves from there to there. Probably had to use this about 3 or 4 times because she hasn't, touch wood, she hasn't been ill, but when she has had a cold, because obviously being baby number 3, the boys are at school, they bring things back, like bugs, viruses, colds. So having this, I love that it has a little case. You don't want to be like, oh no, I wish I got that Snotsucker, she's got a cold. You never know when they're going to get poorly. So be prepared. Definitely get one of those. I think this was about £5 or £6 from Amazon, and it's the Snuffle Babe one. Can you see? The next one is water wipes. Obviously a newborn baby is brand new, and they've never had any chemicals on their skin or anything like that, so you don't know if they're going to be sensitive, you don't know if they're going to be allergic to anything, so it's always best to keep it natural. So cotton wool and water. I wouldn't go for cotton wool balls. I think I did that with Rio, and then the second time with Riley I was like, oh, I'm not going for these cotton wool balls. Get the pads. If you want to do cotton wool and water, use the cotton wool pads, like the makeup ones, they're all cotton wool. And you do cotton wool and water. So much easier that, like, to wipe with than getting little balls and yeah, definitely go for the cotton wool pads if you want. I did take in my hospital bag cotton wool pads and water wipes. I was a bit hesitant with the water wipes because it's, even though it's 99 point something, I packed both because I didn't know whether I was going to use them both. But they are brilliant. They are expensive, but you do get what you pay for, and the quality is really good. They had a really nice like wetness, wet wipes, but yeah, they weren't dry, like, you know, you can get some wipes that they're dry and they don't really get anything off, and obviously that first poo that baby has when they're born, the first nappy you change is going to be icky. sorry. But it's a meconium poo and it's very black and very sticky. I have sensitive skin, my daughter, all three of my babies did. So I was wary and a bit, but yeah, but the water wipes were amazing. So I started stocking up on those. I think they're about £2 a pack. But if you go on Amazon, they always have offers on the multi-packs of them, so keep an eye out for them. A seat, a baby seat, a bouncer, a rocker, just somewhere safe that you can put baby down, a little break, even if it's just 2 minutes of them in this seat. Our bouncer, I'll pop a picture or a little video of it now. It was just a plain bouncer. It had a vibrating setting on it, but we never used it. Yeah, we just never used it. Strange. But I do think that a seat, when you need a wee, to grab this or to do that or to wash your hair, I used to take the bouncer seat upstairs and I would put her right by the bath, clipped in, and she'd have her toys on it and I could wash my hair. Now it's a different story. Now she's throwing things in the bath and she's crazy now. But yeah, but you can wash your hair. You can wash your hair. I know you think you can't, but you can. You can have a wee, you know. I know how hard it is being a mom, but it's also, there are ways to make it easier, and I hope that these 10 things that I've shared with you guys helps to make things easier for you. Yeah, and if you have any like little hacks or tips or your favourite things, I'll pin something to the top of the comments so you can leave it in there for everyone else to see, so we can just help each other out, because that's what we need to do. Okay, so that is my 10 things, my top 10 newborn baby boys. There's probably lots more that I've forgot, but when they pop up I will let you guys know. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do. It's at Mama Moylan, and I post lots of different things on there. I have been a little quiet lately because Hope's been teething and she's been a nightmare. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. I would love to have you join us here, and leave a comment. Let me know your tips, help other mums out, leave it all in the box below. And I will see you guys in my next video. So thanks for watching. Bye.